What is your type and why?
You go first.
Okay.
I don't discriminate.
Cool.
The same thing. But
Okay. Well, this is a question for you. When you put on makeup or dressing like really sexy, do you ever get like uncomfortable knowing that unattractive guys look at you also?
no.
Why?
Because if you look good, I mean, they're gonna be attracted to you.
Okay. Would you ever consider dating a woman who smokes? Why?
Well, I guess I do discriminate then. It's just a turn off. I don't think girls I don't smoke.
Yeah. In your opinion, why do you think some girls choose to sleep around?
I don't know, maybe for attention.
They're addicted.
But if they're addicted, they can just get it from one person, and they can get it all times if they want it from one person.
Is that right?
Oh Lord.
Have you ever thought about dating someone in your friend zone?
Say that again.
Have you ever thought about dating someone in your friend zone, like dating a friend?
Friend. Yeah.
Why?
I got attracted to him.
Was it attraction at the beginning?
Not really.
Okay. In your opinion, can a person be born homosexual?
They can be, but then they can't be.
What do you mean?
I don't know. But I don't know. Some people be a certain way when they're born. Some people change what they like, throughout life. So that's what I say.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Why?
Cause like you born like shit, like regular. That ain't regular to me.
But people change.
That's what I'm saying. You can't be born like that. I think you born, liking your own. I mean, you're a different sex, not your same sex.
Okay. Would you ever try dating a woman with kids? Or could you?
Yeah, I can.
Why?
Shit, cause I got kids and I expect her to do the same thing.
Okay. Could you ever date a guy with kids already?
Yeah, the same answer because I have.
Okay. Okay. In your opinion, what would you do in a situation if your girl would have gained some weight, cut her hair off a little bit, stop wearing makeup, and she just ain't as sexy as she used to be? What would you do in that situation?
I'm gonna tell her about herself. She need to work on it. I want you like how I met you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye. What's the cheapest thing your boyfriend has ever done for you? Yeah.
Something like pricey?
Yeah.
Like a massage or something?
Like bought you or bought something for you?
Valentine's Day, on Valentine's Day, I got like a whole bunch of teddy bears, like all different types, but it was cheap, but it was a lot of them. It was just chocolates and stuff like that. I don't know, I think that was cheap, but it was just a whole bunch of different stuff.
Okay. Okay. What is your type and why?
I had a type, like taller than me and nice and like preppy, but like I never end up with that type, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Have you or did you ever choose to date someone in your friend zone?
No, not dated. I guess you can say talk to, but
Why?
why? Because we're friends, and that would have changed the whole thing because we all hang out with each other.
Okay. Do you ever feel discomfort knowing that not just the attractive guys looking at you, but also the ugly, unattractive guys are also looking at you?
No, not really. It's better to be looked at than nobody looking at you.
Okay. Do you believe that life is easier for men? Oh, wow.
In some ways.
Why?
Because men don't have to. Women are mainly get like emotionally attached compared to men, and it's just different in so many ways because they're both from different planets.
Okay. Would you ever date a man whose religion was different from yours?
I already did, but basically all my boyfriends have been different religions, and I wouldn't recommend it.
Why?
Because there's things that, like, let's say if they're really into their religion and they think they know what they're talking about, they're gonna try to get you into their religion no matter what.
Okay. What is the cheapest thing your boyfriend has ever done?
The cheapest thing? The boyfriend now or a boyfriend?
Any.
Well, my ex-boyfriend, to celebrate my birthday, he took me to Taco Bell. That was probably the cheapest thing.
Okay. Why do you think some people have trouble understanding that there are more fish out there in the sea?
Because when they give their heart out to one person, they want to believe that that's the only person that's ever going to love them back, I guess.
Okay. What do you think is the appropriate age to start dating and why?
I would say 17 and up.
Answer your own questions, damn it.
I am.
Hey, come here.
Okay. What are your feelings toward men and their pornography? And what I mean by that is that whatever guy you date, he's gonna have it somewhere, either on his history on his laptop, or he has like a box
yeah,
of it.
I know.
Okay.
I think that's their life, I guess. It doesn't bother me. As long as it's not something that they're doing like constantly, like every 2 hours or whatever, they have to buy.
Alright.
You had to mess it up fast.
Were you done answering that?
Yeah.
Do you think cheaters ever change?
No.
Why?
Because they'll just do it again every time. Because it's so easy to do it, and like since girls get more emotionally attached, like they'll forgive, but that doesn't let the guys change.
Would you feel comfortable dating a guy with kids?
No.
Why?
Because you don't know if he still talks to the baby mama or anything like that. You don't know.
Okay. If a guy were to hit on a girl and she turned him down, but yet he turns around and talks to her friend and he get her number instead, is there any reason for her to get mad at him or be upset about that?
The friend that did the second girl or
The first girl.
No, because it's like a random guy. Like it's almost like at the club when they're asking you to dance and like they'll go to your friend. If you said no, he'll be, oh, do you want to dance? Like, don't take it personal. It's like,
Okay. Would you feel comfortable dating a guy who had a sex change? Like he was
No.
born a woman, but now he has
no,
one.
I would not do that.
He's a man now.
No, it's just not okay. Would I be comfortable dating a guy who had a sex change? No. I'm sorry.
Okay, what makes a woman a hoe?
What makes a woman a hoe? It has a broad definition.
In your opinion?
In my opinion, a girl that's a hoe is like that goes around talking to any guy, like talking to a guy, and like the next day you'll see her with different guys, like every week, and like even if she has a boyfriend, if she has a boyfriend and he's locked up, but she's still talking to another guy, that's a hoe too.
Okay. Last question. In your opinion, what is love to you? And in one word, how would you describe it?
Love is something you feel. It's a big definition.
It's all about your opinion.
I think love is, when you're like willing to put up with somebody's bullshit, like y'all both put up with each other, and like, and that, or your arguments, you can solve them quickly. And y'all actually wait a while to say I love you. You just can't say it right away because that's not serious. Like you have to really know a person to be able to say I love you.
One word.
One word. Trust.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you ever feel bad about looking at a woman who you know is already involved with somebody you know, like your friend or a family or a classmate?
Just kind of looking at her like, man, she's pretty or like she fine.
Yeah, she fine.
Yeah, like I mean, I still look. Nothing wrong with looking. Just look. Maybe say something like that. It's messed up. You know? Yeah. Nothing wrong with looking.
Have you or did you ever decide to try and ask out a woman who you know is comfortable being lesbian, just trying to get her to switch sides?
No, I hadn't been nothing like that. But
Why?
like, I just never tried to go out that range. That's all. I let that alone.
What is your technique on asking out a woman whom you just met, like a stranger? What's the first thing you say to her?
I just get myself acquainted. Hey, how you doing? And just start randomly talking to her. I mean, especially if I talk to her every day and start seeing her a lot, just kind of get yourself acquainted and things go from there.
Okay. In your opinion, what is the nicest thing you could ever say to a girl your age?
Nice thing I ever say. Nice thing I ever said or I can ever say.
The nicest thing you could ever say.
Nice thing I can ever say is like how just by seeing them, it just brighten up my day. I think that's like how I can put it in different ways, but that's one of the nicest things I can ever say.
Right. Three more. How would you feel if your woman would have changed her style, cut off a large portion of her hair, stop wearing makeup, gain a lot of weight, and just stop it being the sexy she used to be? What would you do in that situation?
Oh man, it'd be bad. I'd kind of throw out hints and signs like, hey, especially when you cut off your hair, that's just crazy. It's different if you cut it, if you shave it. That's just crazy. I couldn't deal with that. I don't know what to say.
Why?
Ugh. I mean, I understand when you get like 40 or 45, you're gonna gain some weight, but not just like, when you start hitting 250, getting slotty, like, okay, it's that time to start doing some sit-ups. I mean, I'm gonna get fat. I already know it because I've been fat. I'm gonna get fat when I hit about 35, 40, maybe so. I don't know.
Do you think women can get addicted to pornography just like men can get addicted to it? Why?
Of course, they're the ones that make it.
Well, you know how most girls are like, I don't watch that nasty stuff.
Yeah, whatever. When you really get to know them, you're like, hey, watch the flick. Hey, I see something in this porn, I want to try it out. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's vice versa. It's both ways.
That's right. Right. Yeah, I see this porno. Let's go watch it. Yeah, these two dudes are fucking. Are you comfortable with telling a woman about your deep personal problems, including your past?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, if it's especially like my wife, of course. I mean, it's just more like I was saying earlier about being more your best friend, and that's how the chemistry comes up. See if we can relate or not relate. It just depends on them. So, but yeah, that's one of the keys of having chemistry is to tell them your problems. But just don't tell the girl you can date. Don't tell them everything. But if you're having a bad day, and tell them why, and they can accomplish it.
Okay. Last question. In general, it's like two questions. In general, what does the word love mean to you? And in one word, how would you describe love?
Love means to me is what.
Speak up.
Love to me is what you don't usually do for everybody. It's not just in ways of affection. It's in ways of caring and being there and showing people that you're there for them. And I say love is precious. Something like that.
So one word is precious.
Precious, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Really leaving with you, God sing. It feels like something's heating up. Can I leave with you? And lady.